jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Okay, so I picked this movie in particular for one reason, and that it was recommended as one of the worst for an unlikable cast and plot. Now, is there a worse one? Probably, but I wanted to see for myself if it was truly unlikable, as everyone says. And if you probably skipped ahead, you'll probably know my thoughts and opinions. It's gonna be a long one. The first thing the film greets us to is a mansion being decorated. The oldest daughter, Molly, comes in shock as she's kind of bummed out because they usually do the Christmas decorating together as a family. But the dad is also bummed out because somehow, while moving, their angel that has been in the family for years has gone missing. Everyone at the beginning is literally like, I'm bummed. I'm bummed that you're bummed. Also, I killed a Smurf, so ignore it. I've been painting. No, I'm just kidding. I strangled a Smurf. Everywhere. Michelle, the youngest daughter, tells Molly that she's getting engaged, but it's so awkward for two reasons.
Michelle, tell your sister the big news. She's engaged. Your little sister is getting married.
One, why the hell did you look so shocked? Like, you probably just talked about this, so why are you acting so confused about it? Like, this is one of the most important things to happen to you, and you're just like, oh, you were talking about something else? And also, the second thing, like, what did you think your mom was talking about? Like, literally, they were going on and on about Christmas. Like, what did you think? Were you spacing out? And get this bitch of a mom is like, don't go back to work. Stay home and actually have a life where you can get married like your sister. Like, fuck you too, Mom. So Molly is actually going away from her accounting job to actually work on an app called Mingle All The Way.
He said it!
Even the sister's like, dude, let her do her own thing. We then cut to Jeff. So I thought at first that this was Frank's lover because of how they interact at first. But no, that would actually be kind of interesting, and I don't think a Hallmark movie has done that. Not to my knowledge. Is Hallmark a Christian company? Actually, is that I can't say that because I haven't watched all of them, so don't hold me to that. Instead, Frank is the brother-in-law and his sister Erica, and so they have a little girl. Jeff came over to give gifts and tells us that he's working on an app for his company. But Erica calls him out on his bullshit as he's like, no, I really am. Like, I really am working on this app because graphic design is my passion. Molly is nervous about her interview with a company that is interested in her idea, pacing and basically going on over her ideas and plans for the app to the poor man named Tyler, the graphic designer. Molly's friend Lisa appears at the office and is introduced to Tyler. Lisa has made an app before, so she's the perfect helper. Molly and Tyler meet with the investor who is looking forward to working with them. So Molly goes into a little bit about her app, but it's not for singles wanting romance, but singles wanting someone to attend events with them so they have someone around so their parents or whoever they're around doesn't bother them about why they don't have a lover and just practically play pretend. So the investor asks Molly to use her app for a few weeks and show up with the partner at the investor's party. Can you guess who the partner is? After Jeff and his coworker try to insult each other, quite terribly to be honest, and I really could care less about these two picking stupid fights with each other because it's for a place in LA, but literally, cool, that's the least invested side plot out of this whole hour and something movie. Molly finds an old angel at a thrift shop that looks like the one that had recently gone missing. But Jeff sees it and suddenly takes it because Molly left it on the counter. That was pretty stupid. You had no, your hands weren't full. Molly sees him almost buy it as the two are just talking about it. And the woman at the register is like, don't dare fight in here. Like, lady, they're just talking. Calm the fuck down. Actually, I wonder if they have fights like that happen. I bet. Now I kind of feel bad for this poor lady. Molly's fault for putting it down. Guy's fault for picking it up and saying it's for his angel collection that I do not believe that he has. And also, he's being an ass about it, so. Michelle calls and she wants to talk about the wedding plans at the Christmas dinner. And she brings up that she could hook Molly up with her new husband's cousin.
I know you haven't had the best of like dating, but if you just change your
Oh, sorry, I'm a working businesswoman that has seen progress in her newly developed app and an investor that deeply would like me to actually go along with this plan. But no, I'm just a workaholic, woman. You know me, always wanting to do business shit. Oh, I don't need a boyfriend. That'll get away with my business. How old am I? Who cares? Business workaholic woman. Jeff and Molly bump into each other again, and he has this to say.
I didn't realize Christmas stockings were so artistic.
It's okay. Look, just try not to mess up anyone else's aesthetic vision today, okay? I gotta go.
You know what, Molly? You just need to fake your death. Yeah, I'm going there. Fake your death, move to Canada, change your name to Cheryl, and then everything is good to go. Like, you don't have to worry about a shitty mom, a dad who won't even stick up for you. Oh, I see where you get that personality trait of not sticking up for yourself. Faking your death is the only way out of this situation, though, because it seems like whatever you do, the boyfriend situation will not stop coming for you. Jeff gives the stocking to Erica's daughter, Riley, as he announces he needs to go on a date so he could get closer to his boss and get the job in LA. He asks Erica to help, but she brings up that not all girls want to date and just to be shown off. Anyway, back to Molly. I know this is Molly's story because, she's the creator of this Mingle All The Way app. But the times that they do show Jeff, trying to be in, wherever he is, they hardly show him at all. There's one scene at the very beginning where he's giving gifts to Erica, Erica's husband and then their daughter, and then it quickly changes. He gets very short amount of time, at the office. It's about a few minutes, and then you just see, oh, he has a rival at the office. This guy has a personality I would like to know besides dick. Jeff decides to go onto Mingle All The Way as Molly's profile is being made by Tyler. And when I say that Erica is shocked about him doing online dating in a movie that was made in 2018 is an understatement. Also, we don't know how old anyone really is, so why is she shocked? For real. Half of everyone here looks like they're in their mid-30s or maybe early 40s. The concept of online dating is not that foreign, and also 2018. Erica sets up his profile as Jeff leaves. Tyler tells Molly that he's found a match and they're to meet at the coffee stand. Molly and Jeff meet up and are not too happy that they've been matched, but Molly insists they go along with it anyway.
You're ugly, you're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you, give me $200.
They go to Lisa's party and pretty much bicker and talk a bit. No, really. He talks badly about her and she just takes it. No arguing about why she hates Christmas or her leaving because he calls her a Grinch, a klutz, and an embarrassment besides not doing anything embarrassing, really. Isn't he just the most romantic man you've ever met? Tyler asks how the day went and Molly spills the beans. Yeah, they go ice skating for this Christmas party at his workplace and more insults are thrown. They roll their eyes at each other. Yeah, why are we cheering for these two again? No, really. Why? They don't like each other. I don't like the trope of, oh, they obviously started on the wrong foot. The first time, obviously, accident, whatever. The other time, he was just being a dick because he made something for, that, was easily fixable. And he was a dick about it. The only thing that these two really have in common is whatever the hell was put on their profile pics. You guys can change partners. I'm sure the investor lady would not have an issue with this because, like you had said, it's partners for little trips and stuff. So it wouldn't be too far-fetched that you want to change partners to try and boost your ego or the company's ego just to make you look good. And even then, if you put this on your resume that, hey, you found the right one after meeting a few that actually could be good. Put your experiences down for each one. Say, Jeff. Just say, hey, we were all right, but stuff finished with him. You don't have to go in nitty-gritty details, but just very little details until you found the right person and until your Christmas parties or whatever are over. Why do you need to stick with this dickhead? And actually, she does end it. Yeah. Jeff calls Molly his girlfriend in front of his boss, and basically she calls him out saying it's not cool and leaves. Oh yeah, and And get this, since her mom called and is being an ass about how she's going to get the neighbor's son to come and get closer to Molly, she blurts out that she's coming with a date.
What?
Molly goes to meet Jeff and the two are back in business, after some bickering, of course. Oh, and Erica becomes my favorite after calling out her shitty brother.
Wow. This place hasn't changed a bit. Sorry, I have to see this. I used to live nearby when I was a kid, and when my parents would work late, my sister and I would do our homework here after high school.
So you've always been a nerd.
Anyway, the two head off to dinner with Jeff's boss, and Molly plays him up. No, wait, I mean, makes him look good. We don't want that mistake, do we? They slow dance as it seems the two are going to be okay. Oh, and brownie points for whoever can guess what Jeff does in his spare time, because it's a Hallmark holiday movie. That's right, he helps charities.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
The two seem to be hitting it off. They wrap presents, shit-talk Jeff's coworker that he hates, which, still don't care about. He's not important now, so shh. He draws her a picture of the incident at the ice skating rink as he walks her home while the two talk to each other. He's still a dick and she's still a sad sap who refuses to stick up for herself. And get this, the reason why Molly doesn't like Christmas anymore is because of her mother, who was more interested in her clients than spending the holidays with her family. Great, more of a reason for me to hate this mom. We have 40 minutes of this left, and I want to die. Speed round. Lisa and Molly go to lunch, and Jeff's rival from work overhears that the two aren't really boyfriend and girlfriend. Michelle calls and is like, "Spilled the beans," and Molly's like, "Nothing serious." Molly says that she's going to an event hosted by Stephanie Rowland, not a real person, and the last name isn't even mentioned anywhere in IMDb, so like, what the hell? Lisa and Tyler show up, most likely gonna be together, which, hint hint, wink wink. Everyone makes gingerbread houses, they win the gingerbread contest. Who the fuck cares? So we get to the juiciest part of the movie, having dinner with Molly's family. So things hit off quite well with the dad. Jeff knows the owner of the company, and the two actually like golfing, so that's pretty good. Off to a great start, I see.
Jeff works at a company that provides a 401k. Nice.
I have a 401k.
That comment was unnecessary. Yeah, and Jeff does the right thing by sucking up to the dad by giving him the Christmas angel. Golf clap for you, sir. But Mom ruins it by literally saying she doesn't understand Molly's app or her project in general and wants her to come back to the company because it's too risky.
Mrs. Hoffman, don't you see what an incredible woman she is?
Of course I do. She's just not acting with any sense.
Ow! Am I acting with some sense now, bitch? I didn't do anything. Doesn't explain why she doesn't want her to do the app. What was her big plan anyway? I thought she was the oldest, so why is she so stuck on her? Is she supposed to get the company after her parents die? If so, why not tell her? It's not like she can't have two jobs at once, so why are you so focused on her and just taking accounting? So normally in this family situation deal, during this scene in particular, the mom would have their say, the daughter would have their say. They may argue, but they see eye to eye, or hell, sometimes they hug, make up, and then they go along with their day. What do? We hear that Molly and Jeff just had dinner with the family, and then they decide to go on a carriage ride.
What the hell's all this shit?
I want to kill everyone in this movie. God, we have 30 minutes left. Fast forward. The carriage ride sucks because they decide to talk about Molly's ex, which is none of his business. Wine drinking, photos taken. The boss invites Jeff to a Christmas party while the rival hears he's done nothing, will most likely do nothing but make an ass of himself, so who the fuck cares what he hears? Jeff buys Molly a tree with a computer mouse ornament. A certain computer nerd I know would actually love that ornament. The two talk about his ex. They're both broken. How romantic, and also, we get it! They make food together, more talking. The shitty coworker of Jeff's finds out that Molly created Mingle All The Way. Jeff and Molly decorate the Christmas tree, talk a tradition. My will to live is dwindling. I'm skipping to the good shit, so...
Mom?
Is this a good time to talk?
Yeah, hey, what are you doing here?
The mom apologizes and said that she's proud of Molly for getting her saying that it was a waste of time and accounting was better for her, and the fact that the mom tries multiple times to make it seem like her old job was better and that whatever she was doing now is 10 times worse than what she already had at her other job. But it's the thought that counts, you know? We go to the parents' Christmas party. Everything's going well. The parents announce their daughter's engagement. Everyone is talking and having a good time. But Jess has something he wants to say. But something interrupts him.
Our match events are over. Maybe you and I could actually go on.
Hey, Jeff.
Ashley?
Excuse me for a moment. Nah, you can't. Nah. I'm gone. Nope. Goodbye. No, goodbye. No. I'm on a loft bed, so screw you. This is awkward. Bye. Goodbye. No. Bye. Okay, just saying this now as I try and come back on the bed here. That hair does absolutely nothing for her. And I should know, I hide my hair with my Dumbo ass ears. Yeah, so, yeah. It was so stupid. She, of course, leaves, and the next day is Jeff's boss's party. Jeff gets a spearhead position from a company as arranged by Molly. The evil coworker then spills the beans that Molly is the creator of Mingle All The Way. Who cares? Oh no, what a revelation twist. Oh, I guess Jeff would, but the boss doesn't care. Like, why would the boss be affected in any way by this effect? Is it to say that you can only get a promotion if you have a girlfriend and a stable home life? You know, many people have stable home lives and aren't married or just have responsibilities. That's what most people want, is someone who is responsible and a leader, and this movie has none of those. The reason why only the rival of Jeff's does this so he can get the LA position, because apparently he's better than everyone and puts 110%. You're butthurt that the boss is sucking up to Jeff. Oh, woe is me.
So you were just using me?
We were both using each other. That's what we agreed to.
Maybe. But I thought we developed a real connection.
Do not cry for him. Do not cry.
And this is why you don't mix business with love. So pretty much the two mope for a bit, and the boss calls out the evil coworker. Never punished, really, or the boss says that the two had words. I guess that's his punishment. Molly goes on to the next Christmas party. That's 7. Does no one sleep or just want to stay home anymore? Molly spills that she messed up everything to Tyler and Lisa and reveals that Jeff knows that she's the creator of Mingle All The Way. She pussyfoots around the investor until she finally catches up with her, where Jeff comes in to save the day and Molly admits that she likes Jeff. Yeah, the investor is pulled away and basically they lose the investor, losing all the revenue that this app could be making. JK, and of course they not. The investor's on board. The two reconcile their feelings, and then they finally kiss under the mistletoe. The good in this. Generally, I only like the dad, even though he's not really hardly in this, Erica, and Frank. Bad. Jeff is rude for no reason, and when accidents happen, he goes off the rails, and Molly refuses to stand up for herself. Oh, except once. And never again. They refuse to leave each other for some reason when the headache could be gone if they rematched. No one goes to this many Christmas parties, even when you're a businessman or a woman. You can say no. Pity points for the love interest doing charities, so he has some likable qualities, even though he basically is paper thin. Like, he hardly has a personality. Oh, he's crafty and he does art. And he likes being a graphic designer. And he's a dick. What else? The mom is too pushy for her daughter to be married when she's busy with 2 jobs now and doesn't listen to her daughter at all. The sister tries to be on Molly's side, but soon pushes her to find a lover. They tried to bring in the ex-girlfriend when there's an evil coworker who could have just done as much shit as she did. So what was the point of this? She doesn't even say, hey, let's be together. She's just kind of like, oh, I see you're doing well. Okay, bye. Fake snow effect, glitching buildings, plot as thick as string, and characters as likable as wet cardboard boxes. they were right. This movie does suck. And the thing is that the main leads can act. Molly was in General Hospital in some side roles from 2.5 Men and Hannah Montana. Erica was on Supernatural and R.L. Stein's The Haunting Hour, while Jeff was in Pretty Little Liars and... Oh, that's well. Ooh, that wasn't a pretty good idea. I'm done. I'm done with this review. I'm done with this movie. I am over it. I'm done. I will see you next Friday or whatever the hell other movie it is. Bye. 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 I'm miserable. Bye. Bye. Bye.